I definitely spelled that wrong. 51 million people in South Korea. Well, people say, well, people there have a lot more money. That's why they want to join. Or people there are poor. They don't, everyone come up with their own story they want to say. So let's look at average income. $3,000 per month. So exact same as the United States. 51 million people. Actually, 36 million. No, that's 1977. Never mind. 51 million. So way less than the US, way less than UK, pretty close to Canada, not too far off from Canada. So the demographics is pretty similar. And they're bringing in 25 to 30,000 distributors per month. And just to give you guys some perspective, in the United States right now, we're bringing in less than 1,000 distributors per month, which is insane. At this rate, we'll all be gray and old. Some of us will be dead and we'll never hit momentum. If we want to hit momentum in our business and we want people to really change their lives with the product, and you guys want to change your life, we got to get our organization rock solid on skills and vision, specifically skills. Now, as you hit momentum, you have a system that helps to maintain the momentum, and then mindset to keep the success. You don't want people making a bunch of money and losing it. That's where the mindset, again, the method helps with that. So with that being said, what are the 5 skills we need? Now, I'm not talking about skills to bring on customers. I've said this on few calls, but I'm going to repeat it. If we look at a 12-month overview right now of everyone's business, in the next 12 months, if you can bring in 20 customers per month for the next 12 months, you have 240 customers. And that's 20 customers is pretty good. 20 customers is not easy. That's you doing lives every day, you making content, you working every single day, an hour to 2 hours to bring in 20 customers a month consistently, 240 customers times $25. That's an extra $6,000 per month. Now, we do have people on our team that are doing that. But the problem here is the moment you stop, business stops. So, and this is expecting 100% reorder rate, which is not going to happen. So the other avenue of how we talk about the business is, we all work on bringing on 5 partners, and these 5 can go on to get 5, which is fine, but I'm not even going to show you that. I'm going to show you if these 5 can even bring on 1 partner per month. That becomes 10 in month 2, 20 in month 3, right? If they're all averaging 1 partner per month. What do I mean by that? Some might be bringing 4, some might be bringing 5, some might be bringing 0, some might be bringing 2. But if they can average 1 partner per month, month 4 becomes 40, month 5 becomes 80, month 6 becomes 160, month 7 becomes 320, month 8 becomes 640. Let's just round this, 1,200, month 9, 2,500, month 10, 5,000, month 11, 10,000, month 12. Now we have 10,000 distributors with an average of, let's say, 10 customers total, or let's use 20 customers over 12 months, which is a lot more doable. So now we have 200,000 customers. And guess what happens? That becomes 20K in month 13, 40K in month 14, 80K in month 15, 160K in the next 8. Let's say this takes 18 months. We can have this happening in our team in the next 18 months. And if we have 160,000 distributors, guys, with 10 customers, guess what? We have 1.6 million people on the field rate system. We hit the goal. But if all of us focus on just getting 20 customers a month, guys, my great grandkids will never see 1 million customers. This is why we have to get amazing at this. And so what I want to spend some time today is to give you some clarity on 5 critical steps that you need to learn. And I'm going to give Trent 100% credit on this. He came up with this and I love it. It's a 5-step process whenever you learn a new skill. Know, show, do, review. 4 steps, sorry. 4 steps to learning any skill. Know, show, do, review. So what I'm going to do for you guys on the training call today is I'm going to teach it to you. So you're going to know it. Now, as you're going to watch, we have training videos and your team's going to be able to help you over the next couple of weeks. They're going to show you how to do it. So once you know it, then you see it, show, then you do it. And now as you do it, you can review with your team on how you're doing. So for example, if you do a presentation, first you're going to learn the presentation, then you watch the presentation, then you do the presentation. And if you've done 5 presentations and 0 people have signed up, well, now you got to review with your team. Maybe you're not doing the right things, saying the right things. And as you review, guys, that is the key to success. That has been the key to mine and Kieran's success, is just every meeting is not, oh, that person's stupid, they're dumb, they didn't see it. It was more, what could have I done different to prevent that situation next time? What could have I done different to get that person to sign up? And maybe they wouldn't sign up, but at least I can focus on what I control and I know I can get better. And slowly, as I got better and better and better and better and better and better, now people say, wow, Rav, you're so lucky. But it's just years of progression. So let's go through the 5 skills. And this is what the focus is going to be for the next 90 days on these calls, is these 5 skills. So these 5 skills are these 5 right here. The 5 skills in our business that you need to learn is lead generation, how to invite, how to present, how to gain a positive decision. What do I mean by that? Well, you don't want a maybe. You want to know, you want a yes, you don't want maybes. And you want a positive decision. You don't want negative decisions. So how to gain a positive decision, and then onboarding partners. So now what I want you to do over here is I want you to rate yourself out of 5 or 10. Thinking 10.
I love what Jason said.
What Jason say?
He said no, show, do, review, and adapt.
Exactly. So now I want you to take all these 5 skills and I want you to write out a number next to each one, how you feel, how good you are. So in lead gen, what does that mean? How good are you at talking to people you know? How good are you at talking to people you don't know? Also, how good are you at social media to get customers? Now, here's one thing I want to make clear about lead gen for a second. Some of you, now we're talking about the partner side, right? You guys with me? We talk about customers versus partners. If you have 500 customers, but you don't have any partners yet, that wouldn't be, oh, I'm great at the business, I'm great at presenting. I'm talking about building the business. If you have a lot of customers, you're good at lead generation to find people to be able to talk about the business. I just want to make that very clear. So when we're talking about those 5 skills are for building your business, not selling product. So with lead gen, if all you have is customers, and maybe you have 500 customers, 400, 300, 200, whatever it is, but you don't have any partners, Well, now you know, okay, I'm great at lead generation, but I'm not that good at inviting. So inviting means, creating curiosity, controlling the situation, piquing interest for the business. And rate yourself out of 10 right there. Next is presenting. How good are you at presenting the plan, explaining the company, the product, the business plan? How good are you at dealing with objections? When somebody says, oh, I don't have no money. I don't have no time. Oh, is this a MLM or, whatever pyramid thing? How good are you at handling that? I need to talk to my spouse. And also, are you good at closing? Or do you do the presentation and then you say, hey, so let me know what you think and we'll get back, and you just let them go? I've done that. It's happened to me it's happened to me. I'll go to places ready to buy something and the salesperson will not even close me. And I'm ready to buy, guys. All the salesperson had to say was, so are you ready? Do you have everything you want? Should we place your order? Or something along the lines of that. But because they don't do that, they say, hey, I'll let you go home and think about it. It blows my mind. It happened with a stroller. Okay, so Karen and I, we're buying the stroller for our daughter. First time we're baby shopping. All right, we're brand new parents. We're making pretty good money, coming in to spend whatever the person says we need. So this guy goes, he shows us all these strollers. And I went in with one stroller. He shows me 5 different strollers. He gets me sold on one. He's like, okay, so go home and think about it. And when you guys are ready, you can let me know. And I was like,
I'm ready now.
I'm ready. He's like, yeah, we could check you out after. Let me know when you're ready. And he almost made me unsure. I'm like, should I not be ready right now? And I'm like, okay, I'm going to come back. We went back the next week. It was the number one salesperson at this baby store. Man, she sold us the crib. She sold us the changing table. She sold us the stroller. She sold us this hamper, the stuff, rocking chair. I mean, she sold us 7 different things. It was a $25,000 order, but she knew exactly what it was doing. And said, hey, okay, let's put your order through. I'm like, I like this person. And it wasn't that she was manipulating me. I went there to buy. People don't know what they want, and a salesperson has to show them what they want. I want to say that again. People don't know what they want. Salespeople show people what they want. And that is gaining a positive decision, learning that skill on getting people signed up on the business. And lastly, onboarding partners. So within 48 hours, do you get somebody started and get them to start doing lead gen and invites? You get your goals and a commitment. So now, with all these things I shared with you guys, I want you to rate yourself on all of these skills out of 10. And 5 is not allowed. It's either 4 or 6. And I want you guys to give yourself a score out of 50. And I want you to honestly evaluate where you stand. Share that number, share it. If you don't, that's fine. You can keep it private to yourself, but just write the words done when you've done it. All right. Trent's a 33. Trent's a 33. I'm a 25, man. All right. Well, I appreciate how, I love that. I appreciate that about Trent. He's always working on himself. A guy who's making millions of dollars with Unicity, still working on himself. All right. So now, with all that being said, which skill has the lowest number? Let's do a poll. With all that being said, hey, Rafaela, you just started. It's fine. This is great for you. Which skill has the lowest number? Okay, I need you guys' help to which one. That was like all 5 right there. Onboarding, closing, presenting, inviting. Presenting, inviting, getting a positive decision, inviting and closing, inviting and onboarding.
5 is the part that's the one that people are.
Inviting.
Not in.
All right. So here's what we're going to do over the next couple weeks. All right. I'm going to do this on today, and I'm going to do this on Friday as well. Over the next 90 days, we're going to do a 90-day sprint. And my goal is you guys get really, really good at this. And in the next 90 days, all 274 of you can bring on at least 20 partners. If all 274 of you can bring on 20 partners in the next 90 days, that's 250 times 20. That's $5,000 in commissions, plus the growth and the duplication. Everyone on this call, if you're serious about it, whoever does it, should be, if you bring in 20 partners, you should be at least 8,000 to 10,000 a month or higher, minimum. You will be at 6 figures in unicity if you can commit to bringing in 20 partners in the next 90 days. Now, you guys know we do have a promotion up until the month of July, all the way to October 14th. If you bring in 20 new partners, not family members, so I'm not saying your son, your daughter, your husband, that doesn't count as 3, non-family members, non-direct family members. If you bring on 20 new partners up until October 14th, you get an iPad, the iPad Air with the pen and the magic keyboard. So that promotion's still going on. And we had a promotion at the Method for the people that came to the Method. Those of you that came to the Method know what that promotion is. I'm not going to talk about that here. But with that being said, let's talk about these skills. And over the next 90 days, I want to get all of you rock solid on these skills. So what we're going to do today is go through the first 2 skills: lead generation and inviting. Lead generation and inviting. And over the next 90 days, we're really going to beat these down. And eventually, as leaders grow, we're going to highlight other leaders sharing what they're doing. And by October, everyone on this call should have at least 20 new partners. 20 new partners, 274 times 20, that's about 6,000 new partners in the next 90 days. 5,500 partners. Guys, imagine if 6,000 new people come in our business, how many lives can be changed? I want you to just think about that for a second. That means we have to get good. So let's go through it. Let's go through the first 2 skills. So the first skill is lead generation. And based on time, if we have time to do invite, we'll do invite as well. But let's go through lead generation. So there's really, now remember, these are leads to, what are these leads for? They're not to sell product. I want you to get this clear. These are not leads to sell product. Well, technically we are selling products. Don't get that wrong. But these aren't leads for just customers. These are leads to bring on partners. And why do I keep emphasizing this? Because if you want to change your life, the money is in the partner phase. You need leverage. You're not going to get free without leverage. I don't want you to have another job. I want you guys to have freedom. Leverage equals freedom. You know, my daughter's almost 2. She can say the word leverage. I've taught her leverage. She said leverage.
Leverage.
Okay, so let's talk about it. Lead gen. There's 3 ways you can find people. People you know. People you don't know, which are people you meet and you think they'd be really good at the business. You know, people you want to work with. And lastly, customers from social media. So these are people that go on your social media handle, they buy the product, and you connect with them and you sift them for the business. You do the invite with these people. So now, I want you to think about right now, with your lead generation, which one do you think is the easiest for bringing on partners? And I want you to be honest with me. Which one of the three do you think is the easiest? Let me read the chat box. Customers, 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 distributors, customers. So you guys want to know something crazy? My biggest distributor in my business right now, which is Trent, was not a customer. I want you guys to think about that for a second. The biggest distributor in my organization right now is Trent, and he wasn't a customer, guys. He came into the business for the business. Now, yes, customers are easy, but I've also learned one thing with customers. If someone's been on the product for 90 days and they're not entrepreneurial and they haven't really reached out to me and I connect with them and they're not really biting, I'm not there to convince that person. Or if I got to keep calling that customer and that customer is not picking up my call, that's maybe not my person. Now I'll share with you what I did with customers when I started this business. When we were working this business, I'll share with you what I did. So Misha probably remembers this. Marco remembers this. Harry remembers this. So what I did is when a customer got started, I would actually talk to my customers and sign them up. We didn't have a link back then. I feel like the link almost spoiled some people, but right now what I would do if I were you is I would open the new back office. Let me open it up for you guys. I'm just going to open it up. Give me one quick sec. It's just loading. Give me 1 second, guys. People in the waiting room. All right. So here's what I would do if I were you. The brand new back office. Hey, if you don't have the brand new back office in the UK, you can still use the old one. So what I would do is I'll click this try now button. You open the new back office. And over here on the right side, it's going to show you all these customers that ordered today. And what you want to do is, let's say right here, Jason Pinto made an 80 PV order. He lives in Scarborough, Ontario. He ordered a field grade lemon pack. You can actually click his name and his number comes up right there. So I'm actually going to do this for you guys live. Here's what I would do. I know it's 9:30, but it's fine. I'm not going to call him. I'm just going to send him a text. And my text will go something like this. Hey, Jason. It's Rav Malik. I saw you ordered the field grade system. I know it's late, but just wanted to make sure we can connect. I just wanted to see what your goals are and make sure you get what you hoped for with this system. That's it. That's and hey, Jason, it's Rab Malik. I saw you ordered the Feel Great system. I know it's late, but just wanted to make sure we can connect. I just want to see what your goals are and make sure you get what you hope for with the system. I'm not trying to pitch him the business. I'm not trying to sell him the business. All I want to do is get him on a phone call. Now, when I get him on a phone call, he's new. I'm going to talk to him. Hey, what made you order the Feel Great system? Okay, all that. Great. Now I'm actually going to do the invite on the call. I did this with Misha. I did this with Harry. I did this with Marco. I did this with these guys. I don't know if Marco still remembers. Well, I told Marco, hey, man, when you get great results on the system, do you think you know people who want to benefit with this? And he's like, yeah, for sure, man. Let me use the product and get back to you. Now, he needed to see results on the product, but I dropped that seed in his mind. Now, Marco, being from Beverly, Massachusetts, being, short-worded with me, I didn't really think he was going to do much till I started seeing he was ordering multiple systems out of his account. And I called him. I did the invite. I presented the business. I got a positive decision. I got him started. And Steph was another one. So what I want you guys to think about, for all you guys with your customers right now, are you calling or texting every single one of your customers on how to get them on the phone? And these scripts, guys, will be on feelgreatbusiness.com. Some leaders have scripts of their own as well. But calling these customers, but here's the key, guys. You're not just calling the customer to be like, hey, how's the product going? Oh, yeah, you're having great results. Awesome. Let me know if you have any questions, and click. That's where the next skill is so important, which is how to invite. Even if the customer's not 100% on the product yet, I just shared with you guys, my biggest distributor was not a customer. I was not a customer when I came in. I was a 23-year-old kid who was motivated and hungry and just wanted to be freaking rich. Karen was a customer for 3 weeks. She wanted to try the product. She wanted to see the product. Me, I saw the product work with my dad. I'm like, I'm in, man. I can make money. Let's do it. I didn't even think I was sick till I found that fat photo 5 years later. And I was like, I used to look like that. I wasn't even taking the product to lose weight. I got healthy as a side effect of taking the product. I forgot I had IBS. 4 years into the product, realized my IBS disappeared one day. Literally, that's what happened. I went and found out I had high blood pressure. Look at my old blood work, which my doctor never told me about. Found that out 3 years on the product. So my point is, I didn't come in to buy the product and then become a distributor. But I started using the product because I knew there's an opportunity for me to get rich. Or there's an opportunity for me to achieve freedom. And there's so many customers you guys have in your back office that you're not calling them and you're not inviting them, which is not your fault. We're going to teach you these skills, but that is so critical with your customers. The easiest thing to do is they've already tried the product and said yes. You know, in online sales, anyone that's done affiliate marketing, having a lead that's dropped $150 is worth thousands of dollars. So with that being said, what I want you to make a commitment for right now is how many customers are you going to connect with this week? For those of you that have customers, how many customers are you going to connect with this week? Now, there's one more area that I would really, really emphasize, and I get it. Look, I get it, guys. People have the stigma. I don't want to approach people I don't know. I don't want to approach people I don't know. I don't want to bother people I don't know. Let me change your mindset about that for a minute. If I had made up this product in my basement and I figured out the biggest revolution to diabetes and cholesterol, and I don't have money for packaging, I don't have money for manufacturing, I don't have money for distribution, what would I do? would I go raise money? And where would I raise that money from? Would I want a sales team to help me sell the product? Where would I find that sales team from? If I came up with this product from scratch today and I needed money to package the product, to set up distribution, to set up a customer service team, if I needed money, Carolyn, you're staying in the streets, you wouldn't go in the streets. You would, a lot of you guys say take a loan, but you would actually tell people you know first. All of you would do that. You call up your mom, like, hey, Mom, I'm starting this business. I think there's a good way we can make a lot of money together with it. There's a good return on investment. Would you be interested? Even the guys that go to Shark Tank actually borrowed hundreds of thousands of dollars to millions of dollars from their family, guys. And they're always staying on Shark Tank. I raised $100,000. I raised $500,000 from friends and family. You guys have to understand that's how entrepreneurship works. You first talk to your friends and family. Now, you don't rely on them to run your company, but you say, hey, I've done this thing. I don't know if you'd be interested. I want you to take a look. I'd love to get your feedback on it, or whatever the channel is. So one thing with people you know, a way to approach people you know is not, hey, I got to go hunt my friends and family to put them under me so I can make money. If that's your mindset, you're never going to win in this business. And good luck trying to duplicate, because no one's going to want to do that either. But if your approach is, hey, I'm going to go through people I know. It doesn't have to be friends or family, but people I know. And these are the people you want to think about who are the 5 to 10 sharpest, driven, motivated individuals that you know in your life right now. So some of you who are coaches from previous businesses, you know other coaches. And you know some really successful coaches.
You don't have to have customers to do this.
Yeah, and you don't have to have customers to bring on partners, guys. So some of you guys that are real estate agents, you know a lot of realtors who are super successful that are self-motivated and driven. Some of you guys who are nurses, you know other nurses who are also burnt out from the healthcare system. Some of you guys are doctors, know a lot of doctors who are burnt out in the healthcare system. If you're agreeing with me, say yes. Or if you think I'm full of it, say you're full of it. But I just want to see if you guys are with me. So all of you know these people, but the problem is you're scared to approach them because you're like, oh my God, I have to recruit them and make money. Guys, that is the wrong mindset. What you're doing is you're just approaching them with an invitation, which is the next step. But what this does, this will accelerate all of your businesses, because the biggest thing you have with all of these people, with the people you know, is trust. And trust is the most important thing. Now, you may not have credibility, which is fine. That's where your team comes in. So let's talk about the next step. I'm not going to spend too much time on the people you don't know. That's a separate training. But let's go through, because we talked about customers and with people you know. Now let's talk about the next skill, which is inviting. How to invite. Now there's really 3 principles in the invite. 1, you want to have posture. The mindset on an invite is you're not selling. You're not convincing. You are sorting. You want to have posture. You want to have control of the situation, and you want to create curiosity. I want you to write these 3 principles down, because these 3 principles are so important. See, when you learn how to invite, this is the most important step, because when you learn how to invite, you're now getting people to want to take a look at your business. And you want to create curiosity. You want to control the situation. You want to have posture, but you want to have the mindset that I'm not going there to recruit them and make money on them. I'm looking for this person that I would love to partner with and blow this thing up with together. And I don't know who they could lead me to, and I just want to see if they're open to it. Not, oh, Rav, I need to get you on the phone so you can convince this person. I'm not even a convincer, guys. I'm probably not that good of a salesperson to begin with. My mindset is I'm going to connect with this person, and here's how it works. So what you want to do now with these people you know, what I want all of you to do right now is I want all of you to write down 5 of the sharpest, driven, most motivated individuals you know. Write those 5 names down. And once you write those 5 names down, I want you to write the words done. These could be the person that sold you your house, the person that did your insurance, person you know, the most successful person you know. The last 5 people you met, who was the most successful? Who's the most influential person in your community? Who's the most successful person in your church? Maybe there's your kids' parents. One of them is very successful. Write those names down. And when you have those names down, write the words done. There's only 3 people that are done so far. 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. I'll wait till at least 15, 20 of them are. All right, perfect. So as you guys are getting that done, my cigar's done too. I'm guessing that's Carlos. Is that Carlos? All right. So with that being said, how do you approach them? The way you're going to approach them is not, hey, Karen, I have this amazing opportunity for you. You know, you can make a lot of money with this. You need more money. You know, you'd love to make money on the side, and I think you'd be great. You're a personal trainer. You know so many people in fitness. I have this amazing supplement with unicity. It's patented. There's 7 fibers. It's in the PDR. You know, there's guys making millions of dollars. You're only making $3,000 a month. You guys get the point. It's not that bad, but it does come off that bad. When I say curiosity, you are not mentioning unicity. You're not mentioning the product. You're creating curiosity for the person to want to know more. And all your job in the invite is one thing only: to book a presentation. That's it. All you're doing is you're booking a presentation. And you don't want to text this invite. So if you notice, this customer, I didn't text this customer, hey, I have an amazing business opportunity for you, because I've lost control. So when you call these people, you want to create curiosity, you want to have control, and you want to have posture. With those 3 things in mind, I'm going to give you some ideas, but if all of you actually go to feelgreatbusiness.com after this call, there's actually a bunch of scripts that are in there for you guys. So if you actually go to feelgreatbusiness.com, you log in, and go to getting started videos. And go to how to invite. You can watch these 2 videos on how to invite, but there's also scripts here. These are all scripts for you guys on how to do invitations and how to book the meeting. If you read this 4-page document, all of your invites will explode. So here's the approach of how you do an invite. The way to do an invite is, remember, curiosity, control, and posture. Hey, Karen, you got a quick minute? I want to talk about something I thought you'd be interested in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, I've been using this this product that I'm honestly, forget even I've been using it. Pretend I don't have results. Karen, I found this product that I tried on my dad, and my dad's gone from 200 units of insulin to 10 units of insulin in 3 weeks. My girlfriend has lost 15 pounds of belly fat, and I'm honestly blown away on how this product works. I've been using it. I mean, I'm already pretty lean. I don't really think I need any difference, but I've noticed a difference in my energy. And it just got me thinking, Karen, so many people need this and no one knows about this. And I was actually talking to one of my partners that I teamed up with, been very, very successful with this product. And we were just kind of talking about, hey, who do we know in this area that could really scale this up? And you can nor am I. You know, you're already a trainer. You speak so well. You and I have always had a good friendship and always thought about how can we start something on the side. And I brought your name up to him. I mean, the guy's done hundreds of millions of dollars with this product. He's very, very successful. And he actually wanted to talk to you and kind of see if, hey, there's a fit for us to collaborate together. Would you be interested?
Yeah, what's this product about? I'm curious to know.
Did you guys see the invite? Did I mention unicity? I did not mention unicity. I did not mention unimate. I did not mention balance. I did not mention intermittent fasting. I did not mention manufacturing. I did not mention any of that stuff. And I focused it on her. I have this thing that I think we can collaborate with and we can work together to blow this thing up because I'm blown away by the results of this product. And her response was, well, what's this product? Tell me more.
I'm interested.
I'm interested, but what's this product? Now, there's a couple angles I could take about it based on your skill set. If you're confident talking about the product, you can talk about the product, but you want to create curiosity and control. So what I would do is, you don't want to avoid the question. Hey, Karen, you know, it's 2 food-based products. It's this tea I have in the morning, this fiber thing before the meals, and you get to eat regular food. But here's what I suggest. I want to connect with my partner, Rav, who I'll tell you about, who that I've teamed up with. We're growing it in this area, and I would want to put you on a call with him so you can kind of hear the big picture of what we're doing and see if it's a fit for you. And if it is, great. And if it's not, I won't ask you about it again, Karen.
Sure, sounds good.
That's how you do an invite, guys. You have to use your third party with the people you know. Now, with your customers, you don't have to use your third party because you are the third party for the customers. But for the people you know, you cannot come in and say, hey, I have this amazing business. We're going to make a lot of money unless you already have credibility, which I did not have.
We still don't do that, right?
But if you had a lot of credibility, sure. Like if you're Warren Buffett and you're calling someone and saying, hey, I got a business opportunity for you, somebody might listen. But even then, if you use third party, if Warren Buffett has a bunch of investors who need to see this product to invest in, he's not going to pitch them to it. He's going to invite them to the board meeting. For the board team and the marketing team to present the big picture of what this company is doing for his investors to invest in. This is so important to understand, guys. This is how business works. If you've ever bought a real estate project, the real estate agent takes you to the sales center, shows you the area, shows you how the units look. When you go see a car, you sit in the car, you feel the car. The salesperson says, hey, do you want to take it for a test drive? Because only then can you see a bigger picture. And this is the key for the invite. Your whole goal is to book the meeting with your sponsor or someone in your team for them to explain the bigger picture to these people that know you. Now, the person that you're talking to your customers, you don't necessarily have to do that because you are the third party for them. They don't know you. But for the people you know, this is so important. So here's how it works. Let me draw it out for you, and then we'll do this little Q&A. So here's the people you know. Okay? And here's you. With these people, you have trust, but no credibility with unicity. Okay? So what you do is you connect these people to your team. And your team and you have a common goal: to make money and grow unicity. And what you are doing with your team is you are setting the credibility. Now, how do you do this? You don't just say, I want you to, this is also a skill, part of inviting. You're not just saying, hey, Rav, I want to, Trent, I want to connect with this girl, Karen. She's amazing. She knows a lot. And I want to put you on the phone with her. He's like, why do I care? What I want you guys to do tonight is think about the people in your team. How would you set them up in a way that will make you want to talk to them? So, hey, Trent, I want to connect you with Karen. Karen's been making stupid amount of money. I mean, she's making $100,000+ a month for years with this business. She's young like us. She's super sharp. And I think if you get to talk to her, you'll get to hear the bigger picture of what we're trying to do. And I know that because Trent's made $100,000 in a month before, not consistently, but he's always been trying to get to that point in his life. And by explaining, hey, Karen is doing this, it will set his credibility. Now, with someone who wants to help people, I'm not going to talk about, hey, how much money Karen's making. I'm going to say, look, Karen's helped a lot of people. She's one of the most compassionate, kind people I've met. She can explain the bigger picture of this and our vision on how we want to help a lot of people and change the world. And she's been helping lots of people change their life with this business. She can explain a lot better than I can. So with all that being said, there's 3 minutes left. You guys can unmute your line, but based on lead generation and inviting, and I know it's hard to explain in an hour, but we'll be doing more practice on this. Is there any questions about lead gen or invitations? You guys can unmute the line. And if any idiot comes on with some nonsense, please block them. Whoever the co-hosts are. Any questions about these 5 skills?
Hey, Rav, I got a question.
Hey, who is this? I can't see my screen. That's why I'm
It's
asking.
Freddie.
Hey, Freddie.
Freddie Ortega. Hey, Rav, I know somebody that's entrepreneur mind, and he's trying to do breathing, doing breathing training, and he just failed at it, man. Just recently.
And he just, what was that?
Well, he's an entrepreneur mindset. He started a business with doing breathing technique trainings.
Okay.
And he had a seminar, and he offered training, and nobody showed up. So he's like sort of bummed out, but he wants to, it seems like he might have potential to be an entrepreneur. I was wondering how to approach him.
So the same thing with the invite. Watch the invite training videos, Freddie. But if you want, send me a message. You have my number. We'll connect. But essentially, here's what I would do. What's his name?
Ty.
Kyle?
Ty. He's out of, I think, Massachusetts right now. He's in Massachusetts.
His name's Kyle?
Yeah, Ty.
Okay. Oh, Ty. Okay, hey, Ty, how's it going? Listen, you got a minute? Just wanted to talk to you about something I thought you might be interested in. Yeah, Freddie, what's that? Look, my wife and I have been using a product for the last few months, and honestly, my diabetes is as better it's ever been. It's been helping so many people. My wife's life's transformed. My kids' lives have transformed. And it just got me thinking, so many people need this, and nobody knows about it. And I don't know, you came to my mind because...
You have any questions you want me to ask?
Hold on, give me one second. So with that, and Ty, you came to my mind because I know, you started another business. I see you're entrepreneurial, and I think there's a way that you and me could make some money with this. Would you be interested in learning more? I wouldn't say, hey, your business is not doing well, or I know you don't want to put him down. You want to completely avoid that situation, but you want to build him up as to why you think you'd be good at this business. Ty, you're entrepreneurial, you're self-motivated. I saw you start your own thing recently. And I think you and me could make some money with this. Would you be interested in learning more?
Okay. Yeah.
And then if he says yes, then you would set up a meeting with me and I'll help you out with that.
Right on. Cool.
And if you want to practice that, send me a text message. You're not going to text him that, but send me a text message and I can give you some feedback on your invite before you invite him.
Okay, will do. All right. Thanks,
All right.
Rabbi.
There's a few other hands. Maria, Mauricio.
Yeah, I have a question.
Sure.
So basically, like all the people that I know or like kind of talk to or not even talk to, they're all teenagers or barely going to college. So it's kind of hard to like invite them to this business when they're barely like kind of getting to college, and then their parents like have to also like with the investment of the business pack and all that. Like, do you have any tips on how to like invite them and like entice them to do the business with me?
So did your parents buy your business pack or you bought it?
My
Honestly.
parents bought the business pack.
Okay,
Yeah,
your parents bought it. Okay, so I mean, how old are you?
18.
Okay. I know there's a lot of young people that are joining the organization and they're trying to figure out how to blow it up with young people. And I don't know, I'm just throwing this out there. Maybe the $2,000 pack is not the pack for the young people that are 18 years old. Maybe there's a different way to build it. You have to figure that out. But what I would do is I would go after the kids' parents. Now, I know you're 18 and you may think they may not take me seriously, but that's what I did. I approached all my parents' friends when I started and actually signed up 7 of them. And what I did is I said, hey, uncle, how's it going? Listen, it's Rab, Deepak's son. And, I found this product that helps with diabetes and I think can help a lot of people. And you came to my mind because I know you know a lot of people and maybe we could do this together. And I would go to their house and I would show them the plan. I did that in my, guys, I signed up. How many people we signed up in our first?
I think like 20 people.
20 people in our first 60 days. And 10 of them were my parents' friends that I called because they came to my mind. Oh, I should approach them. They're sharp. They know a lot of people. And none of them took me, not because I took myself serious, they took me serious.
There you go.
But if I didn't take myself serious and I was like, oh man, I'm a kid, they're not gonna listen to me. They didn't listen to me. And if you want to build it with people your age, hey, maybe you got to come up with a system for your generation kids. Because I mean, the reality is, yeah, I understand 18-year-olds wouldn't do $2,000, but I would definitely not do $40. Maybe $500, maybe $1,000. You got to figure that out.
All right, cool. I mean, I did the invite that you teach us with the piquing interest, and I actually had a meeting today with a teenager my age with my mom, and yeah, he's very interested.
Hey, so maybe you kind of come up with, okay, how would I show the plan to someone my age that it is a commitment, but it's also not $40. I would never sign up anyone for $40.
You might want to teach them how to do some.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem, man. Hey, and if you figure out, I'm excited for whoever's a young kid that can figure it out for the young people. I mean, that's a huge market right there. And guys, young people are open to it. These young kids were paying $150 a month for Andrew Tate's Hustler University to learn how to do affiliate marketing. And that was $150 a month that they were paying for the system on how to promote the guy's brand and the guy's stuff to make money and sell his coaching programs or his online programs. So definitely there's an age for these 18-year-olds to want to make money. Somebody's just got to figure it out. Trent, Maria, and Giga Profits, which I think is Paul.
Yeah, I just wanted to share a quick note for everybody that's on here that's new or that feels like they're struggling. Because I know when I was new, I was making videos on social media and I wasn't getting any love. And I wanted to build the business. I believed in the product. And so I just tried to get kind of scrappy and look for ways to get things moving before, the TikTok algorithm or whatever smiled upon me. So there's one script that I recently learned that's a really good script if you're brand new. And maybe right now you're just getting a few followers per week or a few followers per day. And the script that I like is when you get a new follower, I'm just going to put it in the chat here so you can copy it and paste it. When you get a new follower, you can just send this. And this is a good way to create a lead out of your follower. So you want to change your follower into a relationship, right? And so you just send them a message like that when you get a new follower. And then no matter what they say to you, you follow up with this or something like it. So, you know, if they say, oh, I really like your video about insulin resistance, then I would say, oh, I really appreciate your input. Are you mostly interested in insulin resistance or weight control or something else? And then as soon as they reply to that, I mean, you can honestly just invite them right away to one of the Wednesday calls or to a one-on-one call. Hey, I'd love to hear about your battle with insulin resistance. It's something I'm passionate about, and maybe it could give me insight on what I can make for my next video. Do you mind if we talk for a few minutes? I'd love to meet you. Like this is a good way to create a lead out of a stranger. And I think I had like 60 followers, and Yvette had like 200 or 300 when I reached out to her cold. And so if you're brand new or if you're 18 and you're worried like, man, who do I even talk to? And you don't feel like you've got a reputation where you can work your warm market on this. I love how Rab helped us change our mindset. And if you've seen my training on how to get partners, I share the script that I used to reach out to Yvette cold. And I've now used that script with other people cold, and it's a machine. So it works really, really well. And that's something anybody can do, even if you have 1 follower or 0 followers. All right. That's enough for me. Sorry about that.
I appreciate that, Trent, because actually I completely forgot about that. But I actually learned this from Trent years ago. Another thing Trent taught me, which I don't know if you still remember, Trent, used to teach this a long time ago, is follow people, like their posts, comment on their posts, build relationships with them. They start to see you. And then after a few days, send them a text saying, hey, I've been watching your stuff, just binged a lot of your videos. And just want to see if there's a way we can connect. Something along the lines of that. I remember Trent used to teach that, commenting on their stories, commenting on their posts, commenting on their videos.
Yeah. The only rule with that is do not give a compliment that's not sincere. As long as you do it with sincerity, you only follow people that you really are impressed by. And you only tell people you love their content when you really do. I found that as long as I keep that rule, I can invite with quality and integrity. And it also helps you be selective about who you work with. So let me just share a script for that. I just put it here in the comments, right? So let's say you're watching somebody. Oops, I just sent that to somebody privately. Sorry, Shayna, I didn't mean to send that to you privately. If you've been following somebody and you've been liking and commenting on their videos, and I don't send this all at, well, sometimes I send it in pieces, like sentence by sentence, and sometimes I might send it all at once. But hey, Nella, I've been watching your videos. I just love your content. You're so talented. The organization I work with needs more. Fill in the blank. More. You can even skip that sentence, truthfully. Let me do it without that sentence real fast, because sometimes I just skip that. And this will make it even shorter. I have no idea if you'd be interested in this. If not, just let me know. And then we work with talented creators who struggle to monetize their content. Many of them are frustrated because they've been offered free product swag from brands, but not substantial money. They worry about spending a lot of time and realize they have very little to show for it. I realize not everybody struggles with this, but is any of this relevant to you? I found that if the content creator writes back and says yes, especially if they're a little fish with like a few hundred or a few thousand followers, that's a really good opportunity to be like, well, hey, I work with a guy that's mastered social media. He has 3 million followers and he doesn't spend any money on advertising. I think it would be really good for us to connect. When do you have 10 minutes to talk? All right. Thanks, Rep.
Hey, okay, yeah. So what I was saying, I love those scripts, Trent. One thing I'd be wary of, guys, is don't just start copy pasting that. Next thing you know, we hear, hey, these unicity people just send me the script, and 100 people a day start sending 100 messages of that exact script. So take what, and look, I'm saying that for your guys' benefit. You're not going to make $100,000 a year copying pasting. This business is not a lottery ticket. Take what Trent just taught you, which is genuinely be interested in them, connect with them, ask yourself, why would I want to work with this person? And if you follow your heart, the right insights are just going to come out where you're going to say the right things. Now, yes, practice, don't just wing it, but it's so important to keep that in mind. Yes, use those scripts that Trent put as templates. There's scripts in feelgreatbusiness.com. I think we spend a lot of time on lead gen and how to invite today. Next week, we will be spending time on how to present. We'll teach you guys the keys on how to do a presentation. And if we have time, we may spend time on how to gain a positive decision. But keep an eye out. By this weekend, Feel Great Business will have all of those 5 skills as training videos for you guys. And yeah, we want to make sure all of you, all 200 plus of you, have these skills banged out like as solid. Even if you guys are 6 out of 10, which is 36 out of 50. I mean, you guys are better than Trent. Trent was 33 out of 50, which means you'll be making millions of dollars a year. So with that being said, have a good night, guys. Appreciate what all you guys do. Commit to mastery. Commit to it. Don't be overwhelmed. It's like riding a bike. Right now you might be like, oh my God, I'm wiggly, I'm falling. But remember, all you do is you practice and practice and practice, and you'll get better. I promise you that. These are not skills that you need to be lucky with or born with. Every single one of you can develop it. Have a good night. Maria? Oh, Karen said Maria has a question. She's had her hand up. I'll answer Maria's question. Those of you guys that want to jump off, jump off. Hey, Maria.
Yeah, thank you, Rap.
Hello, Rap. Yeah, we have a question.
Sure.
We have a person. Yeah, we have a person where she used the system right now. So we want to know what is the best moment to say, hey, we need to invite it to her because she brings people to use. So she brings people, hey, I use the system and I feel good. She feels good. So what is the best moment to invite it to the business? So what is the best, how do you doing for the best moment for the business?
Right here. If you go to feelgreatbusiness.com,
okay.
current customers, find out how the product's open, and there it is. There's an example.
When's the best time?
So the best time
Yeah.
is, like I said, I would do it as soon as the person, as soon as you've connected with the person and been able to build rapport with the soul. When I used to do it was when the person ordered. Now I wouldn't say, hey, do you want to get on a business presentation? I just used to ask, hey, Maria, if the product does what it says it's going to do, would you be interested in learning about a way on how to make some extra, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month? And they say, yeah, let me try the product first. Now the next time I call, I'm gonna be like, hey, Maria last, and I would ask them again because they won't remember. Hey, Maria, just like you, can I ask you a question? I want to know if you're interested. Yes, Rav. Look, just like you, I started using the product. Me and my husband are blown away by the results. We started thinking so many people need this. I saw you referring people, telling people about it. And we want to make this product huge where everyone knows about it. Would you be interested in learning more on how to make money with this as a real business?
Okay.
Now they say yes. Who brought you guys in the business? Who do you guys sign up with?
Paola.
Okay, so Paola is one of the best. You guys have watched Paola's presentation. So then with this customer, you guys can present. Paola doesn't have to present. If you guys don't know how to present, watch one of Paola's presentations and learn it, because you don't want to depend on Paola 100% to present to all your customers.
Okay.
Okay, Rap. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Nella, I used to do that all the time with my customers. We're on the site of those scripts. So John, if you go to feelgreatbusiness.com, click start here. It's those scripts are right under start here, getting started videos. We should probably change that to getting started videos and scripts.
Yeah.
It's right here. It's getting started videos. That's going to be changed to getting started videos and scripts.
Okay.
But it's right there, the scripts. All right. Any other questions, guys? We're done. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being on the call. Appreciate everything you guys do. See you guys next week. And let's commit to being the best at these skills. Imagine we have an organization with 1,000 people that are so good at these skills. We'll blow Unicity wide open. In 18 months, there'll be over 1 million people on Field Grade System. But if we don't learn these skills, there'll never be 1 million people on Field Grade System. So it depends on us. Let's go out there and let's win. Have a good night.